Hey everybody, it's DJ. Sorry, a little too close to the camera. Today we're gonna do a class on the watering of plants. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna water some plants, show you some different settings on the hose, and then also identify some of the plants that I'm watering. I don't know all of them. My wife is a botanist, Melanie's a botanist, and so she knows the plants. I don't know them that well, but I'm learning, which is good. So let's get started. So over here, I have my hose. So first thing is to turn it on. Now I don't want to get the camera wet, and so there are different settings for your hose. I keep mine on the shower setting, which you can use for a lot. So it kind of goes like this. It just sprays in a shower, sort of. And it's good for the plants to kind of keep them apart. I don't really use angle or flat or full. The other one you can do is the mist. So what that does is it just mists. Oh, that was right in my face. But it mists. So if you just want to mist them, and some plants really enjoy a good mist. But, and there's also the jet setting where you don't ever. So on jet, you don't want to use that for plants because it could destroy them. But what the jet is good for is if you see dirt around and things like that, you can kind of use jet as a way to like clean things up, like clean dirt up. Kind of just push it away, things like that. So this is what the jet setting looks like. It's a powerful spray, but you don't want to use that to water a plant. The reason you don't, again, is it's too powerful. So we're going to stick with shower. And I'm going to show you over here. Let me move this back a little bit. So Melanie and I built this structure. The structure is to keep the birds out. And possibly raccoons, possums, maybe even rats, which you don't want in your garden because they'll eat your stuff. So you don't want that. So that's why we built this. Oh, and birds. Birds like all our food. But as you can see, it's netted, which keeps things out. But also you can spray in there, which is very nice. So let me show you what we've got in there. Wish I could get a little bit closer. But we've got over here the succulent. Sorry. A succulent just means that it's a cacti meant for the desert. I have this handy garden hose. This garden hose is nice. The reason it's nice is because it's easy to kind of take apart. Not take apart, but pull apart. And then after I've watered this, I'm going to water, these are tomato plants. So here are the tomatoes. Let me make sure you can see. So I've got my tomato plants here. I'm going to water them. I've got some lettuce. Well, we've got some lettuce. Some green onions, which are very nice. But you want to give everything a good soak. Especially during the summer months because it gets hot. Now the interesting about succulents or cacti is they don't need as much water. They actually retain a lot of water. so you don't have to water them as much. I have down over here the strawberries. Give them a nice soak. It's a good thing for them. I can't really see this part. I've got some more succulent down here. And again, they're wonderful plants. But you want to keep it on shower. Keep the hose kind of above it. You don't want to spray right down on it, especially nothing delicate. Because what happens is the plant can break apart. And we want to keep them healthy and strong. Now a lot of this, I don't know what it is because Melanie planted it. My job is to water it though. There we go, and we got this. We're looking good. Alright, I don't think you can see. So I'm going to move the camera a little bit closer. Alright, this way you can see a little bit better what we got going on in the garden. And I kind of want to angle it this way so you can see everything over there. So as I was saying, you have we have different settings and different plants. But again, shower, yeah, I'm getting too close. But shower is the best setting. You want to make sure you shower these. Get them nice and wet. One of these is blueberry. It has not come to fruit yet, but hopefully one day soon it will come to fruit. There we go, get it nice and wet. Making sure again that you don't hurt the plant. You don't want to do that. Oh, this is the blueberry plant. Oh, we've got some blueberries. I will take a picture of that for everyone. So yeah, we definitely got some blueberries. And again, this netting that's on this, if you can see it, keeps the birds away and different animals away, which you don't want to be hurting your plants. Alright, let me bring you a little bit closer. And I will adjust the angle so you can see these other plants that we have. Yeah, looking good. So right here, we have zucchini. We've actually already harvested some, and we got zucchini chips. Now, I like to water all of the dirt, and get all underneath it, and all around it. Some people may disagree, but I think it's better because it kind of soaks up underneath what we have. This here, what I'm watering, pineapple guava. We might have to retransplant this one, just because it's not doing as well as we think. I mean, it's got strong roots, which is a good thing. Like I said, I like to water all of them. Here we have cucumber. I don't know if you can see this. Now the good thing you can do with cucumber, and get over here a bit more actually, let me bring this forward, but cucumbers, what we usually do is we make pickles out of them, which is a great thing. I love pickles, but you have to come up with a pickling solution. But let me show you some of the other plants that we have. Okay, so we're back. And get a good angle for you. Actually, even lower. So we've seen this one. Now I want to show you what we have here. Is basil. Got a little bit of a basil plant. I'm going to water all the dirt. All the dirt. But then you got to make sure you get the plant. Alright, there's that. I can move this up a little bit. Gotta make sure I keep my hands dry. I don't want to ruin the computer. And we have more cucumber here. And again, give it a nice sprinkle. Now these ones are tomato plants, but these are baby tomato plants. I hope that you can see them. Oh, I don't think you can. And again, we hit all the dirt. And get our other tomato plant. And again, we're getting all the dirt. Because what happens a lot of times, you hit the dirt, it soaks up the water from underneath. At least that's my theory. I'm going to show you this over here. So again, these are our tomato plants and lettuces. And then we also have kale. Kale is nice. A little bit of butter. I'll take some garlic, things like that. After you've washed it off, of course. And if you got yourself some good food, some good kale. Alright, well, there we are. I hope you all enjoyed the class. I'm always here for any questions, things like that, and I hope to see you all soon. Thank you for watching. Bye. In a second. Alright, now bye.